after days of silence. AM Television CMD Dr. Sanjive Narain has also finally spoken out on the tragic death of singer Zubeen Garg, calling the accusations made against him malicious and deeply unfair. Now, Narain denies claims that he hosted a party in Singapore or in fact booked a yacht that Zubeen went on. He shares a first-hand account of rushing to Zubeen at the jetty, witnessing CPR and ensuring his friend's medical history was with the ambulance team. Narain says he was denied the chance to say goodbye, calling the social media backlash relentless, painful witch hunt. Tonight, we bring you this exclusive side of the story from Dr. Narain himself. He's joining us live on the show. Thank you very much, Mr. Narain, for taking time out, for speaking to News9. First up, why are you speaking out today? You've been silent so far. You've not spoken to anyone. What makes you come out and speak up today?
For the last 3 days, since his last rites were not over, I had to keep quiet. I was not allowed to go to the cremation ground. I was not allowed to go to the stadium where his body was kept. The only reason that the administration was telling me, the higher-ups were telling me that, you cannot come here because the crowd that has come here, they will not listen to anything. And they're really gone crazy now. So they were not going to listen to anything. So don't come here. We'll not take responsibility if you come over here. Even during his funeral, I called up and I said, I really want to go. I cannot stay like this. I was in Guwahati. I don't want to stay like this, because since I have not done anything wrong, why should I stay back? So they said, no, see the crowd in the social media, people are writing against you. So this basically was a conspiracy by some people who tried to malign me on the social media, stating that on the 18th I was there and I hosted a party and the yacht I booked. Whereas all these allegations were proved wrong. I gave them all evidence. I was not there on 18th. I reached there on 19th and I gave all my flight details, my tickets, my boarding pass, my immigration, everything I have given today and clarified. And neither I knew about the yacht, that he is going on a yacht party. And the yacht party was booked by the Singapore Assam Association guy called Tanmay, which he has also accepted. The association has accepted. The people, everyone who were there, they have accepted. In the afternoon, when I was having lunch over there, I got a call from the organizer that, have you reached? I said, yes. He said that there is an accident happened with Zubeen Garg. Can you please go and check? And immediately I said, where is it? So he sent me a number. This is the number, please check. Because I am sitting with all these top politicians here. The meeting is going on. I said, okay. I took the number and I called up the person and he said they are in an island, some island. They were in some island. And then I asked him that, you tell me where you all are coming now. They said that you don't come here, we are coming there. We are coming to the pier. It's called South Marina Pier. So I said, fine, if you all are coming there, I rushed there. I rushed there and first I was also shouting to them that how could you all bring him here? He is not supposed to go to a swimming pool, live aside a ocean. Because he was treated in my hospital only last year. Okay. So I knew about him. Then I asked the police to, let him, let the singer be taken to the hospital because he needs medical attention rather than they doing the CPR there in the yacht. They were doing the CPR in the yacht. So then the police said that if you want, you can take him, but we can't allow these people to go because they were all in the yacht. So I said, okay, I'll take him. You'll put him in the ambulance. And then I asked them, I requested them that this is his manager, Mr. Siddharth Sharma. I said, you please allow this person to come because he knows the medical history. Right. He knows what he has been, medicine he has been taking, and he'll be the right person to say what has happened because I was not there. So then they allowed him. They took his I-card, they took his passport and all, and they allowed him to come. So I put him in the ambulance and after that, the assistant high commissioner was there. I sat with the high commissioner and he took us to the hospital. So the ambulance reached before us because the ambulance doesn't need to stop in the signals, whereas I had to stop in all the signals. Once we reached there, he was taken to the ICU and from the ICU, his treatment started. They put all those machines. We know all that machines that they pushed to get back the pulse. And I came outside and then I came outside and I called up everybody. I called up the administration, I called up the concerned minister, I called up everybody that this has happened. Okay, and you all need to talk to the embassy because tomorrow is a Saturday and Sunday. And Singapore, everything remains closed on Saturday and Sunday. So then again I went back. Then the doctor told me, no, let me tell you that he is no more. But let the senior doctor come. We will officially declare then. Okay. So then also I came out and then I informed everybody and again I went back in. They showed me the first photograph which I have released today. the first photograph of when he was, prepared. So I took that photograph, and the time of that photograph is also there. And I came out. We were supposed to bring him in a chartered flight, but that couldn't be arranged. Maybe because Saturday, Sunday was on holiday, the government couldn't arrange that. So he was put into the Air India flight. He was put into the Air India flight, and he was brought to Delhi. And from there, everybody knows from Delhi what has happened.
All right.
And I came the next day. There is a Druk flight from Singapore to Guwahati. I came through that flight. But when I came back here, I was again told by the administration and the people higher ups over here not to come. So the cultural minister also told me that people who have gone to Singapore are not allowed to come to this stadium. So I said, okay, because if there is a mob, they said that if there is a mob, this happens, we will not be responsible for it.
All right.
So
as you have laid the timeline of the events, quickly run us through where were you on 18th of September, on the day of that unfortunate incident?
I was in Guwahati. My film premiere was going on. I was with all the artists over here. And 18th night, I have given my boarding pass, my tickets, everything. On 18th night at 11:30, my flight was there from Kolkata to Singapore. So I boarded that flight on 11:30 at night, and I landed at Singapore at 6:30. And at 6:30, after that, once I reached the hotel, it was around 9 o'clock. I reached the hotel, and that hotel was my own hotel. And I had gone there to release my book. I had written a book on Bhupen Hazarika. So I had asked Shyamkanu Mohanto that can we release the book there since so many ministers are coming, and about 4 or 5 chief ministers from the northeast were supposed to come. He had told me they are coming. And then central ministers, Jyotiraditya Scindia and Pavitra Margeta, they were also supposed to come. So I said that is a good platform to launch Bhupen Hazarika's book, since my book is written in English. And I will show you all the book also. That is also with me right now. So this was the book that I wanted to release there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that
was the reason I went. And I reached there on 19th.
Okay.
And then once I got my room at around 9:30, I got my room. I checked into the room and we went to sleep. Since whole night, we were traveling.
Okay.
So I slept, and 3 o'clock when I woke up and I went for lunch downstairs, then I got this phone call about this mistake.
So run us through when you got that phone call. You were saying it was 3 o'clock. You were not near Zubeen.
Exactly.
You got the phone call. What was the phone call about? What were you told, and what happened thereafter?
Yeah, so I got this phone call from the organizer, Mr. Shyamkanu Mohanto, and I got the phone call from him, and he told me that there is an accident. Just check with him, what has happened to Zubeen Garg, and I am in a meeting, so I can't move out. You please check with him. So I said, give me a number, whom to call. So he gave me a number, somebody local from Singapore. He gave me his number and he told me to call him. So when I called that person, he told me that, we are in an island. And then he said that, I asked him what happened. He said, no, he was diving. So when you are diving in the ocean, we think that, it is always scuba diving. It cannot be a boat diving. So I informed over here that this accident has happened because of scuba diving. But that was not the case. It was not a scuba diving. It was only diving into the...
And Dr. Narain, you said that Zubeen was not allowed to dive. Why is that?
Because Zubeen had a seizure last year. Zubeen had a seizure last year, and he had that epilepsy. We call that epilepsy. And he used to take medicine of that epilepsy. He had to take medicine of that epilepsy. So once you have that seizure, so you are not allowed to, after that, you should not go to the water and fire. This is what the doctors say.
Dr. Narain, thank you very much for putting all of that in perspective. Thank you for putting your side of the story, and my condolences on the loss of your friend and your colleague.